Well, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on what time you're watching this. It's a little bit past 7 o'clock here in the morning in Colorado on this beautiful Thursday, September the 14th. And as you can probably tell, my cold's a little worse. Yesterday, at least, I could alter my voice enough so that it didn't sound quite like this. But last night and today is an entirely different matter. And I've been sitting here humming and hawing about whether to do this YouTube this morning. As you can tell, I don't want the lights on. I don't want anything like disturbing my eyesight right now because that hurts too. But I said, do I? Don't I? Do I? Don't I? I don't even know if my heart, my mind, and my soul is even up to doing a reading. But we might just give it a try. And if we get stopped, we get stopped. Either that or we're going to ask to make it really short. I wasn't going to actually do a reading. When I sat down here just now, I said, no, I'll just take this morning and wish you a beautiful day and a blessed day. And I've said my prayers for you all. And then as I'm sitting here, I'm going, Monica, you need to do a reading. So I guess I'm going to do a reading. And I reached for this one. Of course, it is the Archangel Power Tarot deck by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine and published by Hay House. And I'm going to do my best. Sorry about the dark. I just can't turn the lights on. Not this morning. Alrighty, so let's see. I was inspired in particular during my prayers just now to ask for blessings for all who serve, whether that be in churches, whether that be in volunteer, whether that be in the medical field, whether that be in first responders or the police department, fire department, the Red Cross, the charities. They were in my heart a lot this morning. And I said, you know what? If they can do what they do in the worst of circumstances and in devastation unseen before, then I can do a reading. So let's just see. We've got one card already. But I will admit, I think when this is done, I'm going to go back to bed. That one? Okay. I love it. My angels are right here. I really didn't think I'd hear them this morning. But I should have known better, right? I should have known better. Absolutely. Of course. 3. Another one. 4. Okay. And that's it. Okay. Looks like a 4-card read. We'll know when we fan them out. And let's go take a look. Yes, indeed, it is a 4-card read. Okay. First card, of course. Let me get it up there so you can read it right along with me. This is the 8 of Ariel. Of course, this talks about all of our earthly matters. And it's time for you to take a deep breath and say, you know what? My hard work is paying off. And you should take not pride with ego, but pride in the fact of how far you've come in what it is that you're trying to accomplish. You should be very pleased with the work that you're doing. Give yourself a pat in the back. The more you do it, the better it becomes. The old saying, practice makes perfect, is true. You can perfect that which you're doing by doing it more. Remember when you first had to ride a bicycle? Man, that was scary. But once you learned it and you got your balance, it was like nothing could stop you. Same kind of idea here. If you're unsure about that, though, Maybe you need to do some more research. Maybe you need to do some more training. Maybe you need to get some more education. I keep seeing it like we do almost every time with this card. There's so much that you can learn on YouTube and or on the internet. It's just an amazing world we live in to do that. But take a look and know that what you're doing is going to be paying off. Next card. Of course, it's the Peace card. And it's been going on for how long now, and we're going to keep going. Let there be peace on earth and let it begin with me. Absolutely. Release the past. It's not serving you any purpose. Learn from it, grow from it, but leave it in the past where it belongs. Your future, your present moment, where we are right here, right now, this is what it's supposed to be, and it's only going to keep getting better when you release that constant nagging little voice in your head and let go and let God. Patience, patience, patience. We have another Ariel card coming up. And this time it's the Knight of Ariel. There's so much to accomplish. There's so much to do. You can do it. Make yourself a very detailed plan. If you're unsure about something, write it down. There's nothing like writing it down. We so many times get these great epiphanies and thoughts and, wow, that's a good idea. Man, I should do that. And then life gets in the way and we forget what that idea was. It's like, I had this really good idea, but I don't remember what it is. You know that you're being watched over by someone kind, someone that you can turn to, someone that can help you with those plans. So write it down. When you get those epiphanies, write it down. Carry a journal, put it on your nightstand. If you work at home, put it on your desk. When you get those ideas, just scribble it down. And that way you can always come back to it and go, yeah, that's what it was. It's really kind of important. It's been a horsey kind of week. Have you noticed that? Alrighty, and of course we're going to end this with a major arcana. So we have 2 Ariels and 2 major arcanas. So your earthly matters are going to be taken care of. Because the last card is the Star card. I love this. It's this wonderful epiphany. It's this reach for the stars. You can do this. It's a dream come true. But you have to believe in yourself. And you have to believe that God, His Son, Holy Spirit, and the angels are right there to help you. All you have to do is reach for the stars. And don't get stuck in the mire and the muck of day-to-day negativity. Raise yourself up and reach for the stars. This is the end of a difficult situation. This is the time to know that no matter what's going on, no matter where you're going, no matter where you're heading, you have the support. You have the love that shines on you. You have the guidance. All you have to do is ask for it. So many times in readings, I ask people, when's the last time did you pray about this situation? And I always get this pause on the phones, or I get this pause in the readings. And it's like people will turn to someone like myself, a reader, or they'll turn to a psychic, or they'll turn to cards. But they forget to put it into prayer first. Your source and your God, your universe, your angels, Jesus, Holy Spirit, whatever you want to call that wonderful power that created us all, that's where you need to turn to and be open to that guidance. These are great. Trust me. It's wonderful that we can read them and they fall into place the way they're supposed to. But when's the last time you put your concerns into prayer? May I highly recommend it. I'm going to end this reading for you before I start coughing. I'm like whispering barely, and I'm sorry if you can't hear me that well. But I am going to end this reading and wish you a beautiful and a terrific Thursday. Again, as always, I thank you for watching and for subscribing. If you'd like a personal reading from me, please visit my website. It's houseofangelcardreadings.com. On the readings page, you'll see not only the readings that I do, you'll also see my autobiography. You'll also see my event that's coming up in 2 weeks on the 30th of September. And no matter where you live in this world, you can be a part of that event by purchasing a ticket. And everyone that purchases a ticket will invite them to our special Facebook group page so that you can be part of the event live, because we are going to bring my tablet and we are going to go live, and who knows, you might be part of the readings that evening. Thank you as well for my Facebook, for all your likes, your comments, your followings. The page is growing by leaps and bounds, and I do thank you for that as well. I really think I'm going to go back to bed. So on this beautiful, beautiful, wonderful, terrific, phenomenal, tantalizing Thursday, walk in peace, walk in love, walk in faith, walk in trust, reach for the stars, be at peace. Your earthly matters are taken care of. Namaste.